Odie, I'm sure it was a pretty frustrating game for you Saturday. If you could just talk a little bit about that and then kind of bouncing back and having a nice game tonight.
I mean, yeah, we didn't get the result we necessarily wanted, but it's in the past. So after that, we sort of just focus on this game, focus on what we can do to prepare the best for this, and then went out here and just executed what we talked about.
What allowed you to have success tonight?
I'd say more so just being locked in, whole team being playing together, playing cohesive, and just it all started on the defensive end for sure.
JD, you had some ups and downs shooting lately. Coach said you guys had a talk on the bench in the first half about kind of letting things come into you a little bit more. Is that what kind of maybe got you on track in the second half?
Yeah, definitely. You know, every time Coach, speak to me, it's something positive, to all of us, for real. And so, yeah, he got me back on track, and I just went out second half and did what I did, do what I do.
What was it about the looks you got in the second half that kind of got you back in a rhythm?
Just being patient and just finding shots that I usually take, just being involved with the flow of the game, and yeah, just staying focused and trying to be a leader who, which I am. So went out there second half and yeah, did what we have to do.
Odie West said he's frustrated with the defensive rebounding. The numbers are obviously better tonight, but what do you think the issue there is from your perspective?
With defensive rebounding?
Defensive rebounding as a whole. He said he's been frustrated with it.
I mean, plain and simple, we just gotta find and locate the ball. I think we did a better job of it today, and it's just something we gotta emphasize and have in our minds every single time we take the court.
JD West said he pushed you guys yesterday harder than at any point this season, day before a game. Did you feel that yesterday, and what was the message from that practice?
Definitely. Coming off a loss, teams, can either fall back or progress, dealing with the loss. And, Coach, one thing about Coach, he's not gonna let up at all. So that practice, he was on us, After the game, he was on us too. So we all bought in, and, tonight showed, and he's constantly on us, and we just went out here and executed and did what we have to do. But also on the defensive end and rebounding, we got to get better with that, and we will. So got to continue to work.
Coach mentioned for you, JD, he wants you to play more than three. Obviously, he feels that's your best position.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel comfortable kind of playing out of position like you've had to lately?
Definitely. I've been playing out of position for the last 2 years. Sophomore year, now this year. So as long as I'm on the court, I really don't care. Say this so, So yeah, it don't really matter. 3, 4, 5. As long as I'm out there, I don't really care.
Hey Odie, it seemed like your physicality was one of Florida A&M's toughest defenses tonight. You drew 5 fouls. What was the defense playing to your aspect that you could take advantage and draw those fouls and get them in the foul trouble?
I mean, I don't really think I did anything necessarily special or anything outside of like what I usually do. I just every single time I just try and be as physical as I can, and just be aggressive every single time. It's something as a team we've learned to do, fighting against each other in practice, and it just translates.
JD, Coach praised Sam Martin. Just, he doesn't always get to show it in games, but what he means to this team off the court in practice. You've been with him 3 years now. What does he mean as a teammate in the locker room and on the practice?
Sam, behind closed doors, he's the hardest working player out there. In practice, like it's crazy, like what Coach wants him to do, and he doesn't complain at all. Like talking about injuries, whatever, like he's gonna fight through it. Plenty of times where it's like we see him get hurt, and he's like, we all like, wow, like you're not hurt for real? And I'm good. Like, I'm like, wow. So tonight, when he took that charge, that shows like the type of kid he is. Me being around him for 3 years, it's like, it's unreal, for me seeing the things that he's done, in practice. So yeah, all credit goes out to Sam for sure. For sure.
Good.
Thanks, fellas.